This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. When NORE succumbs to the pressure and rips down the Kanye interview after doing an apology tour all morning, after he's claiming he never saw all the stuff in the interview. You lived the interview. You knew he was talking about Jewish people. You knew he was slandering George Floyd. You didn't answer back to it until like 2 hours into the interview. You edited the interview wrong, okay? You entertained something, being greedy, trying to get them views, okay? And that attention. As he says, he was trying to spike the ball. He says he never edits anything, but now he's going to start editing. But then he says he didn't edit it right. Or he says, I didn't watch it. Or when he was talking about the George Floyd thing, I was kind of inebriated at the time. Listen, man. He should have stood on it. He should have just said, hey, I was wrong. I was letting him get his stuff off, and then I was going to go against it, you know? But instead, you took and I understand why he took the apology route, because he was trying to save face, okay? He didn't want to lose all his sponsors. He gets all his money from that. But Puffy was slandered in the interview in the beginning of it, but then he says him and Puff are starting a bank. That's what Kanye says, right? The whole thing is on Revolt, and he was dissing Puff. And you guys left it up, and NORE was all weekend throwing it in people's face. Yo, we did more views than the football game this weekend. I own the internet this weekend. Now on Monday, he's apologizing, and that's the hilarious part about it. Listen, we know George Floyd was mistreated by those cops. He had a knee put on his neck. You could say whatever was in his system. He was suffocated, bro. Okay? Didn't help. Okay? And I disagree with the riots afterwards, but I do not disagree with the protest. The peaceful protests had to happen, okay? There was a lot going on. A lot of people were getting away with doing these types of acts, and that couldn't happen. This was too crazy. There's a lot that were too crazy. This is one of them. And all the anti-Semite remarks are not cool, bro. They're not cool. They're not cool. You can say that certain people in the music industry take advantage of people. Yes. But it doesn't happen on every form. People are savages in business. Puffy's a savage. Jay-Z's a savage. Okay? Very few are like 50 Cent and make everybody millionaires and are very nice and give their stuff back to them. Okay? It's a savage world. Jeff Bezos is a savage. Elon Musk is a savage. You need savages to make other people rich, right? But it's not fair in the music business because these people aren't really making anybody else rich. They're taking everything from them, use them up, kick them to the side, right? And people are waking up to that and going more independent now. But that's an isolated issue. But that affects him, so he wants everybody, he wants to make a big noise about it, right? Now, Kanye has some good points, but he is out of his mind on certain points. Like bringing up the George Floyd and the anti-Semite thing is just to get attention to it, and you're taking the wrong advice, and you're looking at the wrong people for inspiration for that. Kanye has accomplished a lot, and he's very insecure by having to compare himself to Steve Jobs, this person. Bro, be Kanye. You made your own shoes. You have your own line with Adidas. That's amazing. Come on. So Wack 100 explained, and people were pressuring NORE to take the interview down because you're doing all these apologies, but you're not taking the interview down. Well, now they took the interview down. They didn't stand. It's like, why even have it up there? You knew it was a big mistake. It was risky, and you took it, and because of that, now you're ripping the interview down, and it's embarrassing.
NORE, fuck with you, bro. I just heard that Breakfast Club shit. Nah, bro, we street niggas, bro. We know we doing what we doing. That's one thing about us, NORE. And I fuck with you, but what you can't do is act like you wasn't hearing what you was hearing and act like you had a problem with it when you was hearing it. Because we know you didn't have a problem with it. You didn't have a problem with the nigga calling Puff a fed, nigga, and that's on Revolt, nigga. Like, that's Puff Network. But nigga, if you gonna fuck with Ye, bro. We all disagree and agree with some shit Ye says. You know what I'm saying? And that's just our personal opinion. But all the apologies to the family and all this shit, like you all of a sudden anti-Ye, that ain't gangster, homie. No, you a stand-up dude, bro. Just simply say you let that man do his interview because it's Kanye West, it's Ye, right? You didn't want him to walk out because at the same token, I just went and checked. If you that emotional about this shit, why is it still up? You still reaping the benefits of the views, bro, if it's that serious. Like, bro, don't play off into the politics, bro. Stand on your square like you always did, bro. You didn't have no problem with that man speaking his opinion, because it was his opinion. Don't let him put it on you. Tell him address Ye. You there to ask a question to get a motherfucking answer. You ain't the judge and jury to that, but don't flip it, bro. Like all of a sudden, I got at Ye after the fact. And if you didn't get at Ye right then and there like you always do when he said what he said, niggas don't want to hear that shit, bro. Stand on your square. You did a great motherfucking interview, part 3. Probably one of the biggest, viewing artists that comes up there, bro. Don't act like, well, I done got 3 out of him. I don't need him no more. Fuck him. Nah, bro. Stand on your square. You ask the questions, they get the answers. That's it, bro. All that other shit, bro, that shit ain't real. That shit ain't right, bro. And niggas ain't respecting that, bro. All of a sudden, you totally against everything he was saying and all this shit. All that shit is cap. Big cap, bro. You did it for the reasons you did it for, and we don't knock that, bro. It's business. Stand on your square, Nori. Stand on your square. You a stand-up nigga, bro. Don't let these niggas shake you like this all of a sudden. Be who you always been, bro. Love.
So yeah, man, they were forced into taking it down because the pressure. Okay, Nori couldn't take the pressure. Okay, which is fine. Okay, and I'm sure Puff didn't like getting dissed on there. I knew this was gonna get taken down. That's why I downloaded it. That's why I downloaded it. I knew I don't got time to sit around and watch a 3-hour interview. I watched about an hour. And then I was like, okay, these interviews are too long, bro. Let's be honest. So Kanye West is purposely getting himself canceled right now. I mean, that's just what he's doing. He's on a path of self-destruction. Nori didn't want to get taken down that road. And I bet you Nori probably loses a lot of sponsors because of that interview, because you can't erase the clips that are going around and making motions right now. You don't want to make people in power mad. There's no... Why is Kanye so mad at the whole Jewish community? I mean, come on, man. These people went through a lot, just like black people went through a lot, And, it's just like, dude, like, Nori is attached to that. So you're going to be, by not pushing back immediately, I don't care how many Jewish people you have in the room, by not pushing back on that immediately, you don't discredit a whole group of people because you had some gripes in the music business and you had some gripes in the clothing business. You just don't do that. That's being very stereotypical, man. It's even worse than that, let's be honest, okay? People are people, and you have to separate people from who they, like, you can't group them in, That's being very racist, to groups of, because that guy was mean to me, so I don't like all this group of people. It's like, come on, man. Everybody's different. Everybody's raised different. There's evil in every group of people. All right, so Nori succumbed to the pressure. He didn't do the apology tour, didn't work. And I don't know what they're going to do with the interview now. They took it down. And that is interesting to me. They came off the awards, the VT Awards. They wanted to go spike the ball, as he said, and he shouldn't have done the interview. I would have done the interview. I would edit it and put it out because Kanye already signed a release form and everything. It's over. Okay. Take the parts out where it's too crazy. Because Kanye's doing it for attention. Because I'm going to be honest with you. Kanye donated to the George Floyd family. He doesn't really feel about it that way. He's trying to get canceled. He's trying to have a different view. So he does get canceled. I don't know why. It's hurtful. It's not right. I don't know why he's doing it, but he's doing it. But he marched and he donated. I don't think he feels he knew it was gonna be craziness, and he was right. Anyways, it is what it is. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Peace.